Welcome back, guys. So this is a short, quick, sweet video all about mindfulness. Another way to really enhance your experience with this whole program is to begin a mindfulness practice. And so I'm going to really help you build that in this video and understand what it is and why we do it. So maybe you already have a mindfulness practice. Great. Keep doing it. If you're brand new to mindfulness or meditation, wonderful, welcome. It's going to make a huge difference in your life, I have no doubt. So really, guys, at the core of intuitive eating is this thing called interoceptive awareness. And it's really being able to feel the physical sensations within your body, to be really attuned to the physical sensations in our bodies. And a neat little way to kind of see where your interoceptive awareness is right now is to do a little heart rate experiment. So what you can do, is you can pause the video after I explain it and do this, is you can actually use your phone timer. You're going to set it for 30 seconds, all right? And without putting your hand on your wrist or your neck, just try to keep your heart rate just by feeling. So just kind of close your eyes, be quiet, breathe, and see if you can just feel your, excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Okay, see if you can feel your heart rate without actually, again, doing that physical touch. So hands just on your lap, you're just sitting, timer goes on, and just see if you can just feel and count the beats. All right, you're actually going to count the beats, just like you would normally count the beats. Timer's up, write that number down, okay? Then, actually take your heart rate, right? Actually put your hand right here or here, and take your heart rate and see what it is. Or maybe you have a fancy watch. Cool. I don't. And see how close those numbers are. Now, this is where we begin to practice another foundational paradigm of this work, compassion and curiosity. There's no judgment here. So if those numbers are way off, it's not like, oh my God, I suck. No, it's actually, wow, this is going to be really cool because that's all the more growth that you have available to you, which is really neat. You're going to see amazing growth. If those numbers are close, hey, cool. But you already have pretty high interoceptive awareness, and so that's great, right? And so just see how there's no judgment in either one. It's like, okay, cool. They both have their perks, right? And so give that a whirl. See where you already stand right now. So another key reason why we do mindfulness is not only to help us, it helps build interoceptive awareness. Also things like yoga practices help build interoceptive awarenesses. So if you already have a practice like that in your life, that's also really, really key. It's super helpful. But another reason why we do mindfulness outside of interoceptive awareness is because it helps us to slow down and be able to be aware of our thoughts as they're happening. You guys, this is absolutely foundational to all of the mindset work that will be coming ahead. If we are so mindless that it's imagine a train, okay? It's like the train has left the station, that's our thoughts. It's gone all the way around the world before we even realize it. It's very hard then to be able to change our thoughts in the moment. But if we can recognize the train has left the station in a diet culture thought and stop it, let's pull it back in, right? Let's reassess, let's choose new. That is huge. Okay, that is huge. It'll be super helpful in terms of you actually being empowered to choose and change your thoughts. All right, so mindfulness is going to be really helpful in you being able to change your mindset, reprogram your brain. Okay, absolutely huge. So, what is a mindfulness practice? If you meditate, they are different, but they both are beautifully used for this purpose. So whichever one you love, you can do. Mindfulness is what I'll teach in this video. And mindfulness is being able to be right where you are. We're not thinking ahead of what comes later and not thinking about what just happened. We are just right here in the here and now, aware of our thoughts as they're happening. And so there's many ways you can practice mindfulness. And so I want to make this really doable for you. A simple way, right, is just to simply sit. And I want you to start small here and then work your way up. So start with literally 1 minute. 1 minute. Maybe, again, you put your timer on your phone and you sit for a minute, and maybe you close your eyes, or maybe you just gaze downward. And just like allow yourself to breathe in through your nose, out through your nose or mouth, whatever feels good to you. And just try to see if you can focus on your breath. Focus on whatever you smell, perhaps. Whatever you hear. I hear a train right now, right? Okay, I'm hearing a train. I feel my hips on the chair. Just like allow yourself to be right where you are. And what will totally happen, because we're humans, is our mind will wander. We'll think, oh, I gotta do X, Y, and Z. Notice that. Oh, my mind wandered, and just bring it back. And what's really helpful is to bring it back to your breath. Inhale and exhale. Mind wanders. Oh, okay, bring it back. Inhale. That is the practice, right? Meditation is really trying to have like no thoughts, right? Mindfulness is actually watching our thoughts. Again, they're similar, but different. I'm not an expert on meditation, although I love it and do it all the time. So that's one way to practice. So maybe start with 1 minute and try and do it like every day or just often. Just do it as often as you can. Maybe, you do it every other day, whatever. But yeah, put it into your schedule, right? Put it into your schedule. 1 minute of mindfulness. You can do it anywhere, right? Literally anywhere. So start there. Another way that you can do it is going for a walk and leaving your phone or turning it on silent or do not disturb and just feeling your feet hit the pavement and breathing and feeling the air and the sun hit your face, or just seeing the flowers or the trees or the snow, whatever season it is, like just actually being right there in that moment, right? Yoga, or if you're on a run or whatever, it's like, okay, can I just be right here? It's the practice of being so present and so in and with our bodies and really noticing our thoughts and noticing the sensations in our bodies. So you can do that in a variety of ways, but I do really encourage you to do that minute of stillness. That'll be really, really, really helpful. So that's going to be an action step that I would love for you guys to continue throughout this whole journey and into beyond, right? This is a really powerful practice. Start with 1 minute and then go on. There's also really wonderful apps out there that are super helpful in terms of meditation and mindfulness. Headspace is an app that people love. Calm is another one. Peloton has really wonderful meditations and breath work. There's a local one in Columbus. It's virtual, called Hey Heart Space, or just Heart Space. So there's a lot of different ways. So you can totally Google, like, what are meditation or mindfulness apps? And do those. Great. I find those very helpful. I love them a lot. They make it very, very, very accessible. So again, you don't have to do it alone. But I highly recommend this. If you can prioritize the mindfulness practice even a couple times a week, that will absolutely enhance all of your growth throughout this journey and in your life beyond. All right, guys. Cheers to mindfulness.